This is Jessica, Sylvia's friend. I had the pleasure of knowing Sylvia when we were both in our gang lifestyle. I met her when I was like 15 or 16 years old, and I didn't like her. I was on a different side of the lines, I guess you could say. And so I didn't really get to know Sylvia, and just had this anger, but it was misplaced anger because I was in a different gang. And so I got the pleasure of meeting Sylvia again in Perry, not in Perry, but in the rooms, and we absolutely had a lot in common, and I was so proud of her for doing all that she had done to change her life. And it was so good to re-meet her, per se. And then we went to the JC together. We got to hang out, and I remember I graduated in 2013 from Santa Rosa JC when she did, and I was so proud to see her up there as valedictorian, going off to UC Berkeley. Her grades were awesome, and she was just on fire, and I knew that she was just going to do some amazing things for our world. And she was just a bright light. And then she went off to Berkeley. I went off to Sonoma State, and I've been there ever since. I'm still not done. I think we both started our programs, our master's degrees, at the same time, and she finished in 2 years, and I'm still working on mine. But Sylvia has just been such an inspiration. I feel so sad that we didn't get to stay closer and reconnect, but I did have the chance to have an awesome conversation with her before she was murdered. And we both were talking about politics, and I was involved with a local campaign and wanted her to get involved, and she didn't know too much about Sonoma County politics, and so we were just talking about how much our youth need, you know, nonprofits and services, and how there's not much for kids who are just going through it like we were when we were teens. And so we were going to connect very soon and kind of talk about what we both could do together with our community to do something for our teens. Sylvia, you were a beautiful gift to this world, and I haven't seen Ryder since when we used to hang out and go to the river, and while you were still at the JC, but seeing him on the steps of the courthouse just brought it full circle, to know that he is out there holding a sign for his mom who just got murdered. Was everything. Just to see him there and just to know how many lives you have changed, Sylvia, is such a gift, and I love you. You were such a light. You were a warrior for people who had been through things like we had gone through, and there was just so much work left to do. And so I do, you know, want to be part of that change that we want to see in our community. And I know that your memory is going to live on with all of us forever, and I can't wait to see a Sylvia's Law, and whatever I can do to help push any type of legislation or get it into the right hands, I will do. And I just am really praying for your family right now, and for all of us who have lost such a beautiful, beautiful woman. I miss you. I love you, and your memory will not be forgotten. You were beautiful, and your children are gorgeous. Your family, just all the people who love you, are just beautiful. And so I'm going to end with that. Thank you for just being who you were. God bless you.